You fucking actually kidding. Son of a fucking bitch, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm done. This is why the terms of service are fucking bullshit, guys. Because I already want to kill myself and I'm just starting this video.
Did it really not record?
No.
Fuck. Alright, so take two. We just tried to record this and we got all the way through the video and then David walked over to the computer and the mic wasn't on.
I thought something was off as I was looking over at the mic and it was just like, oh, there's no sound waves coming from your voices. Which I already know is bullshit because that's what, you know, voices make, sound waves. But whatever. Actual to the point here.
Alright, so we're gonna do this again. Or for you guys, it's gonna be the first time. The terms of service change that we're late to the party to. Because everyone's talking about this, and we're gonna throw our hat in the ring and talk about this. Yeah, there's no really good segue into that, so we have a list of the new terms in case you haven't heard somehow. But yeah.
Oh, you want me to read that? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, the gameplay is just kind of
background stuff.
Something to look at rather than have a static photo.
Or see our ugly faces. But whatever. So, what they're doing is they're basically making it so if a video is not advertiser friendly, they'll demonetize it. If your video is monetized, the YouTuber will actually make money for their video. Which, you know, that's a good thing. That's how some people, you know, have their house, pay for themselves, pay for food, keep themselves alive. So, in order for a video to be not advertiser friendly, it has to include things like sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity, and sexual humor. Which, that's kind of stupid.
I was pole dancing on that goddamn pole, so...
Yeah, Eric, you can't talk about that. Rule 1 is
that's the
done.
end. The end of the channel.
We're done. We're not even monetized. Which is actually another point that I'm trying to make here is the fact that we're not even monetized and we're still talking about this because this can affect other people. This is gonna, at one point, if we ever decide to actually monetize stuff or if we get big enough to actually care about monetization, then this could affect us. This could bother us. This could, you know, screw us over in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that can really put a finger down our pee holes, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Because, you know, it's YouTube, and I guess, like, it's their company, but to just kind of screw over everyone that, you know, is getting the money is dick.
Well, remember, this is running at, you know, at a loss. So it doesn't matter for them all too much, but...
They're getting some money
back to the bullshit list here. Violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. Basically, this whole video right now, just because we're playing Battlefield 1, would be, yeah.
Even though I haven't seen an enemy this entire game, because there's 5 of them.
You're traversing Iraq. What's it matter? I don't think you're gonna see anybody.
It's fucking Ottoman Empire versus the British, and you're like, ah, they're in Iraq.
I thought it was the Wild West. I saw a train. Shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Anyway,
I'll show you some violence.
I'll show you some next level stuff right here. 360 no scope.
This is the best constructed window of all time. Fuck.
Better than their Shield and Dark Souls.
Fuck you.
Anyway, next part of the list. Inappropriate language including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language. Which is something any person who has been on this earth for more than, you know, a year has heard at least one curse word. Anybody does it. Everybody does it. Even the most, like, Christian person I know, I've heard them scream, son of a bitch, fuck. Like, it's not above anybody. Everybody curses. And if you're on YouTube, you're gonna hear it. That's just how it is. That's how things are here.
Well, case in point, I just said fuck.
Yeah.
How dare I?
Again, we're not...
the fucking cyber police on me.
Then, next one, which I'm sure not many YouTubers probably have to worry about, promotion of drugs, regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items.
This is one of them that I agree with.
Yeah, that I can actually understand. Like, I'm fine with that. I don't enjoy the thought of people doing... What was that man doing?
Putting his wiener in the ground. I tried to bayonet charge him and I just went right past him.
Yeah. I don't actually support the use of drugs unless, you know, it's for medication and you're using it, you know, correctly. Other than that, I don't want to see people just online being like, watch as I use my new bong to smoke that dank meme. No, that's not how it should be. That's not right. But, back to the list. Controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies. Even if graphic imagery is not shown.
That really tickles my pickle. Because that's pretty much like, oh boy, a tornado ravaged through a city. We should, go donate to your charities. How dare you talk about events like that? You're demonetized.
Like, let's say a famous person.
Oh, shit, I got it.
Think of any names for me, Eric. Justin Bieber, for instance, got butt raped in prison because he got sent back for doing some dank weed. He got butt raped in prison. Someone's like, okay, well, I want to, cover this so the world knows that happened to Justin Bieber. You can't do that. Because, you're telling the world how it is. You're telling them, oh, this happened. Like, why? That's just what happened. You can't change what happened.
Yeah, I don't like the whole, oh, you can't talk about events that are happening because some people don't find it appropriate. Because then you have to draw a line somewhere of what is appropriate and what isn't appropriate. Like, what the hell was it? The Florida bar where the 50 people were shot?
Oh yeah, the gay nightclub.
Yeah, that's the one.
Where all the people got shot. I haven't heard much on it, so I'm just gonna say
I haven't heard about it recently because it was...
Yeah, it was
It was a bit ago.
But, anyway, some people don't even, watch TV because they don't have TV, so they'll use, like, YouTube or something for their source of information and news. So, where are they going to get information and news at that point? I mean, sure, you can just go online, but chances are you can't believe everything you heard on the internet. But then again, it also goes the same for YouTube, but it's something.
My biggest issue is that it's a safe space now. Like, people are just, like, afraid of hearing
the truth.
Anything. And I don't... how to say things without getting people pissed off at me? Whatever.
Eric, this isn't a safe space. Our channel's anything but a safe space.
Like, alright, I support the idea of, like, people can do whatever they want. I don't care. You can be gay, you can be... change your gender.
Trans. That's fine by me.
If you want a wee-wee and you don't have a wee-wee...
Get a wee-wee.
You tape a wee-wee to yourself. It's fine, I don't care. But...
That's what strap-ons are for, Eric.
If I say that, oh look, this nightclub got shot up, that's not good, and someone's like, oh, you can't say that, this is a safe space. What?
That's not how it works. Like, recently there's also been a video going around, which kind of pissed me off. A girl was like, oh, I'm going to get a Lyft to drive.
Oh, the Lyft driver.
Yeah, and this has probably been run to the ground, left, right, up, down, in
late
and out.
To the party again.
Yeah, very late. But the lady got in the car, she looked on the guy's dashboard, and he had a little hula girl, like one of those Hawaiian hula girl things, classic bobblehead, just on his dashboard.
The things have been in movies for
the longest amount of time. Like, if you haven't seen one by now, that's pretty surprising. You've had to have heard of it.
You get a trophy for not having seen one of those at this point in your life.
But yeah, point is, she got in the car and she's like, "That offends me." He asked her why, and she's like, "That just offends me for no reason whatsoever. There's no reason why that would offend her." But, and it bothers me how she just freak out on him over that.
That sentence alone, just "that offends me," is bullshit.
And the driver, he was being ultra respectful about it. He
like,
was
unless you're being, like, straight up horrible, like, alright, if you're, like, straight up, like, oh, like, making horrible Mexican jokes to Mexican people,
wow,
for the purpose of being a dick,
then sure,
then
that's bad.
Whatever, beat the shit out of them good. But if someone's wearing a shirt, and the shirt is something that you don't like, don't get your panties in a twist over it. But I'm not going to get my panties in a twist over it. I try not to.
Besides that, the guy was being really nice about it. He was just like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but this is my car, it's my hula girl, I don't want to take it down. She was flipping at him over that. She at one point just lost her cool and just called him an asshole, all that. Even though he really didn't do anything wrong, he was just, doing what he's allowed to do. It's his car. It's his hula girl. He doesn't have to really do anything that he doesn't want to do.
Like, if you want a kind of, like, equivalent, like, say I wear, like, red pants, to school one day.
But I don't like red pants, Eric. I'm offended by that.
There you fucking go.
You can't wear red pants because that offends me for some unknown reason. But whatever. I guess that's what matters now. I'm just offended by him wearing red pants.
Real hard-hitting issues in the world.
Real good logic. But anyway, back
War,
to the
genocide, and people wearing the wrong clothing.
Wrong colored pants. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You know, the terms of service, which we very far strayed away from.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
the video's
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, wow, we went really far away from that. But anyway, yeah. Recently, they just, from what I heard, they were monetizing videos for a while now, and they're just now notifying people saying, oh, this has been demonetized. Because apparently they changed their notification system or something like that. I'm not sure how correct this is. I probably don't want to know at this point. But the point is, people have been just, you know, losing money because their videos have been getting demonetized without them even knowing about it. So, what's going on here? It makes you really wonder.
Where is the line going to be drawn where people call bullshit on YouTube?
Is that?
That is a land boat.
I'm sorry, Eric. That was like a fucking giant cardboard box with wheels.
It's a tank.
Well, I'll be damned. Anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Again? We're great at this, I swear.
YouTube was originally, you know, the place where if you have an idea, you want something posted, you post it. It doesn't matter. You do it. You do what you want to do. This is freedom everywhere.
Fuck, I missed.
But, nice.
Get pooped on.
But now it's, okay, you said fuck at least once in that video. That's pretty excessive language. You can't do that, man. You're not making money now.
The slogan used to be YouTube broadcast yourself, and now it's YouTube broadcast things that we want you to broadcast.
Essentially, and that actually bothers me a good bit because I don't like that. I like to follow freedom of speech. If you want to say something, you say it. You tell them how it is. I mean, of course there's limits to free speech, but none of what the people on YouTube are doing are actually, you know, breaking that limit. And I think that's where we're just gonna. Yeah, I think that's how we're just gonna leave this video.
Smacking a man with a shovel. That's gonna be the end there.
Yeah, leave a like, tell your friends, put a comment on your opinion on all of this, and I think that's about it.
We're gonna have another video coming out in like a little bit. We're gonna record it after this. It's gonna be hopefully a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, this is probably the most talk. This is probably the most serious thing you're probably gonna ever hear us say. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell people.
Spread the word.
I think that's going to be about it.
Spread the word of the bird.